Good morning, students. I am Seema Saini from Springfields Public School. Welcome back to our English class. Today, we will learn about one more English language topic, and the name of the topic is the sentence. In one of your previous classes, you have studied about the sentence, where you arrange the jumbled words in the right order so that they make sensible sentences. Let's take one example. Boy, the, playing, is, the, in, park. This does not make any sense as it is not conveying any kind of information. But when we arrange it in proper order, like the boy is playing in the park, this sentence makes some sense to us. So, students, a sentence is a group of words which makes a complete sense. Also, there are few rules whenever you write a sentence, and they are: number 1, the sentence must begin with a capital letter, and number 2, a full stop must be placed at the end of the sentence. However, there are few sentences which ends with question marks or exclamation marks that we will learn in types of sentences. Here are two examples where it is written, Tom is a good boy. Both statements are complete, but first sentence does not follows the rule. Whereas in the second sentence, the sentence starts with capital letter and ends with full stop. So the second sentence is the correct sentence. Students, a sentence consists of subject, verb, and object. For example, Ram likes chocolate. In this example, Ram is the subject, likes is the verb, and chocolate is the object. I hope you all have recalled your previous knowledge related to the topic. Today, we will learn about types of sentences and how to convert assertive sentences into interrogative sentences. Students, there are in general 4 types of sentences, and they are assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. Assertive sentence, also known as declarative sentence. A sentence that states or declares something is called an assertive or declarative sentence. It always ends with full stop. For example, number 1, birds fly in the sky, and number 2, he is very honest. Both sentences are stating something and a full stop is placed at the end of these sentences. So these sentences are considered as assertive or declarative sentences. Interrogative sentence. A sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence. It always ends with a question mark. For example, number 1, who is knocking at the door? Number 2, are the children playing in the park? So students, interrogative sentences starts with WH type questions such as what, when, who, whom, etc. and ends with the question mark like in first example. Also, interrogative sentences can start with helping verb. Verbs such as are, is, am, has, have, and ends with the question mark. Like in second example, exclamatory sentence. When a sentence expresses a strong feeling, it is called an exclamatory sentence. It always ends with an exclamation mark. For example, number 1, what a beautiful painting. And number 2, how nice of you. Both the examples are expressing strong feelings and ends with exclamatory marks. Imperative sentence. When a sentence expresses a command, a request, or an advice, it is called an imperative sentence. It always ends with a full stop. For example, number 1, shut the door. In this example, command is expressed and the sentence ends with full stop. Number 2, please give me a glass of water. In this sentence, request is expressed and the sentence ends with full stop. So students, I hope you all have understood the types of sentences. That was just an introduction. As in 4th class, you are going to learn more about assertive sentences and interrogative sentences. Let's learn how to change assertive sentences into interrogative sentences. Here is an example. Rita is an intelligent girl. This is an assertive sentence. Students, first you should identify subject, verb, and object in the sentence. Here in this sentence, Rita is the subject, is the helping verb, and an intelligent girl is the object. To change it into interrogative sentence, you have to bring the helping verb at the beginning of the sentence and at the end of the sentence put a question mark. Your sentence will look like this. Is Rita an intelligent girl? Question mark. So this way you will change an assertive sentence into interrogative sentence. To change assertive sentence into interrogative sentence, you are going to bring helping verb at the beginning of the sentence. So students, you should know some helping verbs. Here are few. They are is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, etc. So we are going to make use of these helping verbs in the sentences. Let's have a look at few more examples. Change the following assertive sentences into interrogative sentences. First one. The doorbell is ringing. So students, now you are aware of this. What you have to do? You have to bring the helping verb at the beginning of the sentence and you have to put question mark at the end of the sentence. Also, one more important thing you will keep in your mind, and that is when you are bringing helping verb at the beginning of the sentence, you have to change the first letter of the helping verb into capital. And as the subject is coming in the second position in the sentence, then the first letter of the subject will become small. And your answer will be, is the doorbell ringing? Question mark. Now number 2. Ravi was ill yesterday. Full stop. And the answer is, you have to bring again helping verb at the beginning of the sentence. Was Ravi ill yesterday? At the end, question mark. But students, in this sentence, Ravi's R will remain capital though it is at second position in the sentence because Ravi is a proper noun. And proper noun always starts with capital letter. Number 3. We were singing songs. Full stop. Answer. Were we singing songs? Question mark. I hope students you all have understood how to change assertive sentences into interrogative sentences. I have posted definitions of assertive and interrogative sentences in the PDF file. And also I have posted one worksheet related to the topic you will do in your English language notebook. If you have any doubt, do let me know. We will meet in our next class. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.